Time now for Football Friday Night, powered by WCTV.tv.
The Seminoles head west to Walton with something to prove as 9-1 Florida High locks in against the 9-1 Braves.
Thomasville looking to bring the style and the substance at Veterans Memorial tonight against Heard County. Can the Dogs keep barking this postseason?
But you know where we're starting, Gadsden County. Robert F. Monroe playing no doubt the biggest game in the history of the program, looking to knock off those University Christians from Jacksonville. Welcome into your Football Friday Night. Ryan Kelly, Dominic, Miranda, Fletcher, Keel. Week 2, guys. This is when the playoffs get serious. You separate the men from the boys here.
Yeah, no question. We had a packed slate across the Big Bend in South Georgia. I just can't wait to get into it.
Yeah, and our game of the week for the second week in a row in these playoffs features a couple teams who like to put points on the board. Take a look at your matchup comparison. Both teams coming in averaging well over 30 points a game. This is also the second game of the week in a row in which we've seen one of these teams love to prefer one way of distributing the ball to the other. Take a look at that. The Christians love to rush. The Bobcats, you know what they like to do. They like to distribute it any way they can. Fellas, how did this one shake down? Did Monroe get it done, or did the Christians leave the capital city with a W?
All right, Monroe and University Christian. This one was at Gadsden County High School tonight, and the Bobcats came to play first quarter. Allen Woods running the ball for the Christians. Amari Borden, here comes the boom! UC driving, however.
And they would punch it in to start the second quarter. Earl Gray spins his way in from 2 yards out. Christians take an 8-0 lead, but Ryan Kelly, that lead would not last long.
Yeah, absolutely. Monroe getting it going. First play after the ensuing kickoff. Josh Brown, quarterback run, foot in the dirt, untouched, second level. Yeah, I think you get the idea. 80 yards. Yeah, that's quite a scoot. 2-point conversion good. We're
yeah, this baby is tied up. Christian's trying some trickery here, but no dice. DeCirio Riles tackle behind the line of scrimmage before that play conveyed. Antonio Vasquez with the tackle for loss. Bobcats get the ball back.
But Josh, downtown, Brown, putting them on skates. Yeah. Skates, this is not a disco night at your roller rink. This is, however, a touchdown, a 14-8 lead to the locker room. They ended up trailing by 9 at the end of the third quarter, but 22 unanswered points, Dominic, Miranda. Take a look at this.
That is good stuff.
36-23, the biggest win in program history. Congrats to RFM tonight.
No question, massive win. Josh Brown, player of the game, 4 total touchdowns, 3 on the ground, 1 through the air. What a comeback, what a win. These guys are fun to watch.
Absolutely. Let's take a look at that bracket because we know that Monroe is moving on, and we also know that they'll be facing the winner between Trinity Christian and St. John Paul II. That game happening in Trinity, that plus all the action, the big plays, the upsets, statement wins you gotta see to believe. It's all coming up next on the other side of this on Football Friday Night. Welcome back to Football Friday Night. Dom, we had a lot of games that could have been Game of the Week this week, and that includes a really good one in Wintersville.
Yeah, no question. Lowndes are only 7A team left up in Georgia. We're looking for big things out of the Vikings, and they had a second-round matchup, of course, with Norcross. So Jakari Brown went out with an injury in the first quarter, so it was, guess who? Simmons getting into Eric Brown, and Brown picks up a tough first down. First and goal here. Check out this catch. One-handed snag. My goodness, that was Carson Page with the catch. Page letting the Blue Devils know about it after the score. Blue Devils on offense. Third down, Arrington Watkins takes a snap, rolls to his right, darts one to Nakai Poole, snags it on the sideline, picks up the first down. This was back and forth, just went final. And how about the Vikings? 35-34 over Norcross. They get Collins Hill next week.
All right, back in the Sunshine State, Florida High and Walton invading Defuniak Springs tonight. Ugh. All business for the Noles. Already up a touchdown. Trey Donaldson, Makai Danzy making them dizzy, going down the sideline. See you later. 13-0 for the Noles. And if you think that's lopsided, you ain't seen nothing yet. Braves fumble. Noles on it. They capitalize. This one is a touchdown for the Garnet and Gold later on. Their next drive, more of the same. Donaldson takes a short pass. Brooks Hickman wide open to the house. Flag for celebration. Who cares? 27-zip Noles. It got a lot uglier. That was just 9 minutes into the ballgame. A statement win for Florida High, 55-7. Trinity Catholic awaits them next Friday.
Hey guys, north of the border once again, more playoff action in South Georgia. Thomasville taking on Heard County in Rose City. And yeah, early first quarter, Bulldogs, Shannon White fakes the handoff, and the cameraman, he throws a dart to his receiver, and it's 5 feet in. That is good at the
Toe
pro
drag
level.
swag.
Touchdown, Bulldogs, 7-0. Later, more Shannon throws a beautiful pass to Jay Cody, who gets a tackler and is able to spin out of it. They break it, tiptoeing down the sideline. He's in. That makes it 21-0 on, hey look, another Braves team playing one of our area teams. And yeah, this was a great night for the Bulldogs. Block and recover the punt, taking it to the house for 6. The Bulldogs, they've got unfinished business, winning big tonight, 42-16. They will take on Rabun County next week.
All right, Madison County taking on Port St. Joe on the road. Madison set the tone early. First quarter, a couple flags. Cowboys would have to settle for 3 here against the Tiger Sharks, but moving right along, yeah, them Boot Hill boys are built just a little different, aren't they? QB Jamie Hampton, Jonathan Hackett's bosses his man over a PSJ defender. 10-0 for the boys. Tiger Sharks, we're going to look to turn it around on the next drive, and yeah, no dice. QB Colin Amison looks to strike out Nick Jefferson. Yeah, no, that's Keyshawn Mitchell, the linebacker. Could go all the way. 17-0. It got a lot uglier from there. Big win for them Boot Hill boys and Mike Coe and company. They'll play the winner of Liberty and Blountstown. We'll get to them in just a second. But growing up in Jacksonville, Dom, there's this place that Raines plays football called the Graveyard, and that's because it's across the street from the Graveyard, and it's also where a lot of teams hope go to die. Wakulla hoping they wouldn't be those.
That's right. You don't strut into the Graveyard not looking for a fight. But guess what? The Wakulla War Eagles, they're ready for a fight tonight. Other bracket, it's Raines, hosted Wakulla. Like we said, Graveyard, opening kickoff. Great start for the home team. Jaquan King wrangles the ball, cuts it back inside, a huge pickup to set up the Vikings. Sets up Carlton Butler in the red zone. He knows what to do with it. Gets across the goal line. Touchdown. That's a nice catch right there.
Yeah, that's actually the next play actually there. That was yeah, remember that, because Hayden Cleese aired that out, and then a nice little problem here. Picked off by Wakulla. I completely messed up this script, and that's on me, but you know what? Listen, Coach Cleese and company, I don't think they're going to mind all that much, because they're partying in Crawfordville tonight, Dominic. Wakulla goes to the Graveyard and puts the Vikings 6 feet under. 32-27, upset city. Baker County awaits the War Eagles. Why don't you take
Let's try again. The Mosley Dolphins at Chapman Field against Lincoln. Second time this season. Early first quarter, Cole Horton pitches it to Randy Pittman. Out of a little reverse to McCall. Number 9. Get off me. Touchdown Finns. They go up 7-0. But Lincoln, Perry Fisher, they came ready to play. He's going to throw it deep to Javon Petway. Check out this catch. Stop, dive, yes. Oh, my goodness. Play on the sideline. That sets up this. Perry Fisher, he can run the ball too. He's going to get some help from his teammates. Is that a Bush push? My glasses are foggy. It's 7-7. Lincoln and Mosley. This one was back and forth. 21 all. Mosley went up by 10. Lincoln tried, but they lose by 3. Tough one, but a great season for Lincoln. Mosley, Pine Forest.
By the way, leave it to the guy from South Bend to bring up the Bush push. All right, Gadsden County showing some fight early against the Bulls team that knocked them out of the 4A race last year. However, it was Bulls that would strike first. Here's Cade Frew on the ground. 7-0 for the Bulls Bulldogs. They are in the lead at home on the south side of Duval County. 4th and 2 for the Jags. Coach Corey Fuller going to roll the dice. Jontarius Thomas out of the Wildcat, but he's met by a bunch of guys with silver lids. Bulls defense comes up big, and they were the story. 27-6. South Walton faces the Bulldogs next.
Conquerors and Panthers, they're already up 14-0 at this point, and the field goal no good. Gets into the arms of a Conqueror receiver, and he's got room to run down the far sideline. You can say, see you later. Taking that one to the house. Cam Miller with the kick 6. But Panthers are more than happy to make their own highlight reel. TCA knocking on the door when Zion Parit, well, not sure how to pronounce his name, but anyway, takes the pick. He's going to go 98 yards. It takes him a little bit to get there as he crosses the field, and he's going to shimmy and shake his way down that far sideline. That's about as good as things got for the Panthers. They fall to Trinity Christian, who sets up a date with Monroe next week.
All right, Georgia Christian was trying to make their way to Macon tonight, facing Piedmont for first Cougar possession. Justin Reynolds, half-step drop, has a receiver near side. Ryan Kennemore in stride. 7-0 for the Cougars. Ensuing possession, Generals driving. Mike Miller takes the snap, keeps himself, zigs and zags, rumbles, stumbles. He's in, but oh my goodness, a chop block. Yeah, that was the story of the night. Anytime something good happened, Georgia Christian just couldn't seem to get out of their own way. Their season ends tonight.
Hey, we're going to go Whitfield and Bainbridge here, first quarter, 4th down, but is it really rolling the dice when you've got guys like Zacchaeus Crispin Zion makes it a man miss. House call, 6-0 Bainbridge. Ensuing drive for the Bruins. They go for it on the 4th, but no fly zone in effect. And Tavius Murphy, yes sir, that's a pick. He's got blockers down the sideline. Could he go? Could he go? Yes, he could. Bainbridge, just domination tonight. You see 48-7. They advance the next week.
North of Coney.
There we go.
That's who you're thinking of. All right, take us, Fletcher.
Yeah, Bainbridge looking like they are ready for a little more hardware. Well, we got more playoff action. Warren County and Pelham tonight. The Hornets looking to get a first playoff win under the new head coach. Zane Touchton finds his man Jordan Hurts for the 12-yard score, giving Pelham the early 7-0 lead, but they could not hold on. The only points they were able to muster. Warren County advances. They will take on Brooks County next week.
All right, we promised you Liberty County and Bluntstown, and this one rather one-sided. Liberty trying to trick play, not going to work. Tristan Lopez, Cole Ellis, fumbles, Tigers in business. Josh Pope, play action, deep firing. Artravius Jones, wide open, 8-0. It got a lot uglier from there. Take a look at your final, 45-6 at Madison and Port St. Joe, 42-0 for Bluntstown. It's going to be Bluntstown and Madco in a week. Fletch, take us to the scoreboard. What else did we miss?
Yeah, I got a couple finals we were unable to actually be at. A heartbreak city for Lafayette at Chiefland. This game went to overtime. 1-point victory for Chiefland. They will take on Union County next week. Hey, we already saw the Brooks County game. Consider the hammer brought as they dropped 60 on Washington Wilkes. Cairo season coming to an end against Cedartown, a 48-14 win for the Bulldogs. In Geisa action, all of our Geisa teams unfortunately out. Valwood getting shut out on the road. Brookwood falling in a heartbreaker. And hey, we got our Play of the Week nominees for the second week of the playoffs. Those are coming up next.
Okay, it was really hard to find just 3 Play of the Week nominees this week. But some way, somehow, we were able to do it. Let's start in Jacksonville. JP2 at Trinity Christian. It was a tough night for the Panthers, but yeah, this will make it feel a little better. Zion Pare with the nice defensive play. Hip, hip, Pare to the hizzy. 98 yards. That's the highlight of the night for JP2 as their season comes to a close.
Monroe, a massive victory tonight in our game of the week. Josh Brown, foot in ground, just off to the races. 4 tutties for Josh Brown tonight, and a massive win for the Bobcats.
Yeah, the only thing faster than Brown was our camera work there. And in Thomasville, Shannon White finds Jay Cody in the flat. Cody meets a defender and refuses to go down, tiptoeing down the sideline in his way to the end zone. If you vote for favorite play, head to our Twitter page at WCTV Sports and cast your vote. While we're at it, let's take a look at last week's winner. Wacola's Zamorian Smith takes the handoff, finds a hole.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I forgot that's why you guys like that play so much. But hey, it's a house call as well. The offensive guy did something awesome. Yeah, Wacola on a bit of a roll here as we end the second week of the playoffs.
Absolutely. They've got some life. Quick guesses real quick, guys. We'll go over Play of the Week a little bit later. My money's on Bluntstown and Madison.
Game of the week?
Yeah.
Game of the week, I mean, yeah, that you get no-brainer for me.
I concur.
Okay, then I guess that'll be our game of the week. Go Noles, go Rattlers. See you later.